Have you ever felt like your doctor's appointment ended before you can even ask your most important questions? Does it ever feel like they only ever tell you what to do, but never actually equip you to do it? As if you're charged with an expectation, but never really educated or prepared for the journey that's required for the destination. Maybe this model of healthcare is what's holding people back from becoming truly healthy. What if this doesn't have to be the case? What if you can take an expert from the healthcare industry to come along this journey with you side by side? Somebody who's familiar with where you want to go, what roads to take, what roads to avoid, and how to prepare for the journey. Someone like a tour guide, but for your health. And what if this tour guide had expertise in many other roads and destinations in addition to the journey to optimal health? If they could guide you through navigating fulfillment in relationships, finance, travel, or in any area where you simply want more. Someone who, in addition to optimizing health, also specializes in helping people live fulfilled lives, kind of like Yoda to Luke Skywalker or Dumbledore to Harry Potter. A guide that can lead you to realize your full potential. And does such a person even exist? Allow me to read to you a definition from a book called The Art and Science of Nurse Coaching. Definition of a professional nurse coach. The professional nurse coach is a registered nurse who integrates coaching competencies into any setting or specialty area of practice to facilitate a process of change or development that assists individuals or groups to realize their potential. It goes on to say, professional nurse coaching is a skilled, purposeful, result-oriented, and structured relationship and person-centered interaction with a healthcare consumer that is provided by a baccalaureate-prepared or advanced practice registered nurse for the purpose of promoting achievement of a person's goals. Sounds kind of fancy, but sounds kind of wordy too, so let me break it down for you. What nurse health coaches actually do. A nurse health coach is a licensed professional who uses traditional nursing along with coaching techniques to help people live their ideal lives. It's healthcare meets life coaching, kind of like a double major in college. In simple terms, nurse health coaches are pros in getting people from point A to point B in any area of life, from desire to fulfillment. But why any area in life? Well, if you really think about it, everything in life affects your health. If you're isolated and need to improve your social life, that directly affects your mental health. If you have communication problems with your significant other, that affects your emotional health. Too much stress from work? That can definitely affect your metabolic health. Nurse health coaches address health from a holistic approach, and that's not something you're likely to get at your next annual checkup. How do they do it? Well, I'd like to address the nurse coaching process on a deeper level in a future video. But for now, let's talk about behavioral change. Have you ever used one of those planners that are designed to get you to achieve a goal in 3 months or 6 months? Some of those planners are really good tools, many of them rooted in real science, but regardless of how cool they are, tons of people don't achieve success with them. And why is that? They tell you quite well how to make smart goals, how to create actionable steps towards those goals, and the mindset of successful people. They give you a lot of good information and proven strategies, but the thing they don't give you is action. When it comes to the doing or the carrying out of actionable steps of your plan, you're left on your own. And if you're like most people, you simply need more. Knowledge alone won't bring your dreams to fruition. You have to do the work. A planner can never do for you what another human being can bring out of you. And when that human being is skilled in all things coaching, like building roadmaps, motivational interviewing, active listening, and enforcing accountability, then you have actual systems in place that get you moving. But even more so when the coach knows how to dig deep into your soul and pull out that big why, that burning desire that keeps you up at night, that same tugging of your heart that won't let you have peace until you have it, and constantly hold that why up for you to see when you're going through the challenges and struggles of your journey, and to be there to support you during the defeats and to celebrate you during the victories, you can't help but embrace the journey. And that's when real transformation happens. And do you want to know what the coolest thing of all is? It's actually my most favorite part. When you've scaled the summit and come out the other end a better version of yourself, and you're holding the prize and you tell your coach, thanks, I couldn't have done it without you, we get to say, all we ever did was show you what you were already capable of. The honor is mine. I love it. I really do. There's nothing like walking along someone as they become the best version of themselves. So if you're a nurse and you feel like you really need something different than what you're doing now, health coaching may be right for you. And if you're someone who knows you have something great inside of you, but need help manifesting it into reality, maybe a nurse coach is just the kind of person you need in your life. If that sounds like you, don't hesitate to reach out. I know many colleagues in this space, and if you and I aren't on the same vibe, maybe you and one of them are. All right, gang, catch you on the next one.